Hey guys, Ronnie and Juliana here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, and we're on the road again.
We are here at the Natchez Stewpot, and we're going to learn a little bit more about how things work here. Let's go. We are out here with Marcus Archer, director of the Stewpot.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
So Marcus, tell us a little bit about the Stewpot and what you guys do.
Well, we've been here for 38 years. 38 years now. As of December, it started on Christmas Day. Stewpot's 1 month younger than I am. Not to make anyone feel old. But it's been here for 38 years. We do one simple thing: we feed people. And provide service opportunities for the community. It's very simple, which is why I think it's stuck around for so long. And it's very easy to get behind. About 180 of our meals get delivered to people who can't get out. We're very careful and particular about that. People that can't drive, people we get references from home health and nursing homes and things, people that need it, that don't otherwise have a way to get it.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them from 11:30 to 12:30, anybody can come get a meal at the Stewpot. Dan Gibson can show up and get a meal at the Stewpot if you wanted. It's indiscriminate, on purpose. And we have 2 cooks that do the majority of cooking, and everything else is done by volunteers. There's 2 cooks that make 300 meals a day, and there's a bunch of other people that come help wash dishes, help serve the food, help cook the food, and then all those deliveries that are done for about 180 meals are all done by drivers 6 days a week. And that's all every day of the year. So on Christmas Day, we had people here cooking and serving food and driving to deliver. On Thanksgiving Day, on Memorial Day, July 4th, whatever, we're always here, always cooking food, always delivering, serving meals. And it's a very simple thing, which is why I think it's lasted so long, stood the test of time, because it's something the community can get behind and has invested in. And so people like Juliana, who has been someone over this last year that has come along and had an event and brought us a bunch of food, they own the Stewpot. I always tell people that the community of Natchez really owns the Stewpot. The food we have in there was mostly not food we bought. Most of it is food that people brought to us. So Natchez is feeding Natchez, not just a small group of people in a building.
That's really cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, I think just what y'all do here is amazing. It's so impressive. But tell us a little bit about what y'all's needs are, y'all's biggest needs right now that people of Natchez can come and help do at the Stewpot.
Do you have a driver's license? Because we need you. No. We could really use some drivers. About 180 of our meals every day get delivered all around Natchez. Nothing outside the city limits, because it would just get to where it takes too long. And our people are volunteering. If you remember when gas was, like $4 a gallon.
Oh yeah.
Our volunteers kept driving. A charitable organization gave us a donation to help the people that serve with us, and then someone else in town matched it to where we could give all of our drivers gas cards just to say thank you. Yeah. They actually all gave their gas cards to this one guy who they know who's been driving for, 3 decades delivering meals, but he just doesn't have a lot. And they also, we're all gonna bless him. And so even our drivers are giving when they're given to. And so drivers is the big thing. There's a constant rotating group of people that do that. It's really simple. Our ladies that are the route captains have that mapped out really well. And it's all GPS. You can use that as well. So that's 10:30 to 1:30, somewhere in that range. It takes about an hour to an hour and a half. That's the biggest thing. Number one, drivers all the time. And the other thing, you can come and volunteer at the Stewpot, and on top of that, we always are welcoming food donations, people bringing in food, because we want people to be a part of what we're doing. We don't want to be the people that just go and buy everything. We want Natchez to invest in this place like they have, and I think that's what will make it last even longer and continue on, is for more people like Juliana and other groups that say, we helped feed those people, not somebody else fed those people.
Yeah, I agree with that. So what if somebody wanted to be a driver, how would they contact the Stewpot to do that?
Oh, so the easiest way is to call me, 601-431-7394. That's my phone number. That is and too many places on the internet. So if I don't answer your call, because I think it's telemarketer maybe, please leave a voicemail. I will call you back. Also, you can email ntzstewpot@gmail.com. That's the other easy way to get in touch with me, so I can get you hooked in with the right people. And if you want to just know what's going on, you can follow us on Instagram at ntzstewpot, or just look up Natchez Stewpot on Facebook. So.
Okay, and then lastly, about the food donations, do they just bring it here, or what's the process for that?
They can just bring it. I mean, don't bring us anything that's half opened or whatever. Like, that's nice. But we've had ladies make cakes and say, "Here, I baked cakes for you," and we brought that. And we've had people do all kinds of things. And so, yeah, just come. We've had someone when we had a bunch of donations coming during the holidays. We showed up the next morning, and there were people that had dropped it off. Because we're here till 2. Somebody, I guess, maybe at 6 o'clock in the evening came. Yeah. They dropped it off, and we found it we got it the next morning. And so non-perishable food items are obviously the easiest thing to donate. But you know, it's weird to ask for. But you want to go buy me some ground beef or some chicken or whatever? We take all that. We have freezers. And so actually, I would tell you, if you're going to donate food right now, fruit might sound strange, but they always try to put some kind of fruit or dessert on the plates. So any kind of canned peaches or canned pears or anything like that actually is a huge help right now.
I like to bring like burger patties or chicken wings, you know.
Absolutely, and we use all those, and they get real excited when we have that stuff. Yeah, cookies. You can bring us a ton of Oreos or something for all I care. Like we're gonna use that stuff and put it in there, and like we're feeding people, and so you say, well, they don't need cookies. It's like, well, wouldn't you like to have a cookie? Like, treat it like how would you cook for someone if they were coming to your home? We're trying to do that here at the Stewpot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, we appreciate you letting us come out and kind of shine us a little bit of a spotlight on what you guys do. We appreciate what you do in the community. This is amazing. I know I've learned a lot, and I hope our viewers have learned a lot from this too.
I've been begging Juliana for like 3 months. Like, why is the Stewpot not on here? So we finally made it. We have arrived.
That's it. Well, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey y'all, it's been a few days, but we are back again at the Stewpot.
So last time we were here, we met Miss Johnny on the inside, and we found out that Miss Johnny has been cooking for 35 years. We got back to the studio, and we just kept talking about how amazing that is and what champion work that is. So we decided that we're gonna come surprise her with a little gift from Miss Lou Champion Spotlight for being a champion.
Hello, good morning. Hey. Looking for Miss Johnny.
Where's Miss Johnny?
How are you?
What you doing, Miss Johnny?
Good. We are back. We're back because we went back to the studio. We've just been thinking about you over these past few days. Hey.
Yeah. We've been. So whenever we got back to the studio the other day, we started talking, and we were like, it's amazing that she's been cooking there for 35 years. And we were thinking about how many mouths you fed over 35 years. So we have something that we wanted to give you as a token of our appreciation.
This is just for us saying thank you. It's just a little something for you to take home and say how much we appreciate you, what you've done over 35 years.
You are a champion in this community for sure.
Okay. We just love you.
Oh goodness! Don't cry, I'm gonna cry.
Look, you've done so much for our community.
You're a champion, Miss Johnny. You're a champion.
I never thought people felt that way.
Oh my goodness!
Of course, yes.
Oh my goodness!
We're not the only ones.
No, indeed. That's amazing.
Like I say, I don't mind getting up, coming up here in the morning. I enjoy coming up here and doing what I can do, you know. And I always enjoyed and I always told him before he died that I promised him on his bed I would be here until the Lord called me home. So I'm still here and I'm crying, I ache and I tell him, you know, and be in pain. But I still come.
Yeah. And we recognize that. 35 years, how you've gotten up every day or most days and come and worked here and haven't given up.
No, I haven't given up because when I come, I raise my kids up in here. When they go to school, I would bring them in the morning with me and put them in boxes so they can go to sleep. I did my grandkids like that. I raised them up in here. And I did 2 of my great grandkids like that. I raised them up in here. So I think God has blessed me so far to be at the Stewpot this long, you know, to do stuff like this. And I praise everybody. Even though I don't know how to do
God,
it.
And He God's used
God
you.
blessed you, and you put that blessing.
Yes.
Think about how many
God's used
blessings.
you to
God
bless other
blessed me.
people.
You've been a blessing for many, many over 35 years. I can
Thank
tell
you,
you
thank
that.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you all so much for the chapter, Lord. Like, thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Thank you all.
We see you and we appreciate you and how
Yeah.
much you've done.
Thank you.
We admire
Thank you.
everything that you've done.
Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Great job.
All
Great
right.
job. We need a million more like you.
I hope so. Hope you can find some more.
And not only how hard you work, but your smile and your positivity. Like, it's what the world needs.
Thank you,
So,
sweetheart. I could
yes.
have been better if I had my teeth in my mouth.
Oh, we
Thank
just
you.
love you. Hey y'all, it's Juliana Wallace, and if you like what we're doing here at Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, make sure to like, follow, and share on all of our social media platforms. It costs you nothing, and it helps us continue to spread positivity all throughout the Miss Lou.